as you can see, we've now got the back off of this Kountrylite, and the damp has already destroyed the rear beams that hold the corner walls. I mean, that's this side, and you can see where the beam should be. It's all the way down, rotten all the way down, and then all the bottom beam as well. Middle's not too bad, it's better than the rest, and then the near side as well. Again, you can see where the beam should be, and it's no longer there. It's completely rotten, and so is also the window frame all the way down as well, and so is the wallboard internally. It's all soft in here. As you can see, it's all rotten. So what we'll do now is we'll strip all that out and replace as much as we dare and much as we need, and then put it all back together. Alright, so we've done a bit more investigation, took the beams out that have already rotten. As you can see, the boards aren't as bad as they look, except for right at the bottom. But what we have noticed is the board actually is rotten all the way through into the caravan. So what we're going to do is go inside in a minute and just show you what it's done inside. But as you can see, it's all rotten, and then that's the internals of the caravan itself. And the floor's just started to rot, and we've got the back wall off. Going to leave the back wall over the weekend to dry with the heating on, just to see if that comes back any better, and then replace what we need to replace. But when we come inside, as you can see, first visual damage is there in the cupboards and all in there, but the floor is also soft just in here, which is where the back wall is. So we'll take this apart and see how much more we need to take apart to fix. So we chopped a bit more of the wood out that needed to be, so we can see now where all the damp is. As you can see, we took that internal panel off, left the big beams in the floor because we're going to have to stay due to them being the floor beams. Took the big backboard out, floor's now prepped, took the little side beam out, ready. So we're now ready to start rebuilding. We'll have to remove whatever we have to remove from the beams anyway to screw the new ones too, and we'll wet rock treat everything anyway just to strengthen up. Did a little bit more prep on the back. As you can see, it's been a day, already starting to dry out, so we'll do a bit more prep on that if we need to, but we'll give it the weekend to dry out. But we can start at least treating it now and getting back to building. bottom beam back in. I didn't record this bit on video, but I got the bottom beam back in, ready for the floor that side and the new beamwork. But when we started pulling this side apart, ready to put the new beam in, we found that it was rotten just there, and it actually pushed the wall out with the slide out about 2 inches. So we've had to re-beam all of that, ready for the new beams to carry the wall and obviously the new floor. But we're ready to go now. The new beams can go in, and then the new floors can go in. So, we've got the new floors in, ready now for the beamwork. So we've patched them in. So you patch that one in, and carpet will lay back and cover everything we need to do. That's now drying out after the weekend. And same as that side, it's dried out. And then looking at the back wall, it's dried out quite a lot. There's still a bit more prep work to do on it, not a lot, but we'll get that dried up and sealed, and then it's ready to put back on. So, now ready to put the wall back on. We have new beamwork in, new walls in, which I did off camera because my camera died. All the beamwork's now replaced, all the installations are replaced, so we can now go ahead and put the board back on. As you can see inside, it's now completely wallboarded again and recovered, and we'll put the units back together once they're done. But we can get the wall back on now. looking now, back wall's back on, all the lights are on, except for the main lights, which we've just got to rewire. All the trims are resat and sealed, and we've resealed the roof, put the camera back on, put the window in, resealed that, and then put all the trim work back on. So all we've got left now is the inside to do, which I'm going to go and do now, and then we'll just wash it all over and get all the brown marks back off. As you can see, cupboards are now rebuilt, just waiting on the fireplace to go back in, but there's some rear lights to order and wire. But as you can see now, you open the cupboards, all the boards and beams have been replaced, and then no sign of rot in here at all now, and all the way around the window. So we'll pass it over to our cleaning team that'll clean it, and then it'll look a lot better with the carpet cleaned. But the back's all together now, and that's near enough job finished.